studio,
Rola Pola,
in Brooklyn, New York.
yes.
You know, when Andy found out that I was, you know, putting up a YouTube channel, and he saw the quick musical piece that I put in the front of my track.
We knew you needed a little work.
Exactly. So he is a master. He's a legend, and he kindly offered some studio time. And here we are. We are in a loft building, and do you know what this building was formerly used as?
It was some sort of factory.
Yeah.
Very high ceilings.
Very high ceilings, enormous windows. It's actually an incredible space. And Andy, over time, has amassed some of the finest equipment here to hopefully get my guitar tones sounding as best as they can be.
Yes.
So it is an honor for me to be, you know, here working with Andy, and Andy doing what he does best, and I'm going to humbly play my guitar and hopefully have it sound very good. Now, Andy, if somebody wanted to find you or find your studio, how would they go about doing that?
Well, they can look up my website, which is rolapola.com.
Okay.
And all the information's there. They can see some examples of music I've worked on, and yeah, get some pictures and see the studio.
Fantastic. And one other thing is that a lot of those pictures on your website were taken by me.
And the first picture, actually, when you go to the website, you'll see this gorgeous little picture.
Now, where is little Andy?
Oh, here's little Andy.
Can you bring him over here?
You can probably see Wall above you.
Oh yeah. Well, let's get into little Andy for a minute here.
This is little Andy.
So let's talk to little Andy for a minute here. So Andy, where did you get your start?
Well, am I Andy or am I Andy?
You're Andy.
I'm Andy. This is just little Andy.
So so how did little Andy come about?
Well, little Andy is actually a Muppet of me.
Okay.
My friends went online and they designed him and made him of me.
Now, when you say
I don't actually have my sort of it's similar colours.
Similar, but when you say he's a Muppet of you, is he an actual Muppet from?
He's a Muppet from the Muppet Factory.
Really?
The actual Muppet Factory.
So how does one go about getting a Muppet of himself?
I'll find a link and you'll be able to post it up and people can find it.
All right. So this there's some exclusivity to this, but this is little Andy.
This is designed to be me.
Right. And he's essentially your studio mascot.
He's my studio mascot.
So this brings me to a little bit of a discussion about shooting and what to shoot, and trying sometimes to figure out, you know, if you don't have an assignment or you're in between assignments, you often can create assignments for yourself. In this case, you know, when Andy opened up his studio in Brooklyn and he finally got things put together, you know, I gave him a call and I said, look, man, you know, I'd be really happy to go and do some shots for you. So I went down there, we got together, I took shots of the studio, I took shots of the different rooms, and then we started having some fun. And, you know, we situated little Andy in front of this vintage Steinway, and this became like the signature image for his studio. In fact, if you go to his website, and I'm just reaching down here because I have this refrigerator magnet that he's made. He's actually taken this image that I've made for him, and he's put it on everything from his business cards to his fridge magnets to his website. It's his calling card. This signifies Rola Pola Studios for Andy, and it's really, you know, a great achievement for me that I was able to work with Andy like this and get him something that works so well. Now, when he found out that I was doing this YouTube channel and he heard that, you know, original music that I hobbled together in GarageBand, he said, you know, come on down here and let's do this right. You know, and Andy's a world-class, you know, he's a musician, he's an engineer, he's a producer. I guess producer was probably, you know, what he would really like to be known as. And, you know, he just offered me some studio time. So we just brought up a bunch of tracks and just did it right there on the spot. And that's how I was able to get my my intro music. And, you know, look, I'm a musician. I started off as a musician. I've been playing music my whole life. And I'm a photographer, and the two go hand in hand, and that's the beautiful thing. And the same might hold true for you. You guys, you know, out there, you might be athletes, you might be musicians, you might be chefs, you might have all different kinds of talents that you can cross-pollinate with other people, and you guys can do things for each other. You know, maybe you go and you do some work at a restaurant that you love, or you work with a chef that you love. In exchange, maybe they'll offer to give you some cooking lessons or some free food or some free meals or whatever. You know, not everything you do has to be an exchange and has to be a barter, but your photography is a commodity. And, you know, oftentimes you might not necessarily be getting paid, but you might be able to embark on a really cool creative project, and you also might be able to develop a barter with another creative person so that you can help to build your brand. So that's all I really wanted to say about this today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. You can always email me at adamlernerphoto@gmail.com. That's it for now, and we'll see you soon.